Good morning, guys. So yesterday, like previous day, we discussed decision-making statement. After that, types of decision-making statements. If else, if nothing but nested if, switch case, right? So we saw the statements and syntax, and we wrote one code of the decision-making statements, right? After that, switch case. Okay, now today topic is looping statements in Java. Okay, see here, looping statements are used to in a Java execute a block of code repeatedly as long as a certain condition is true. What does that mean? Okay, so suppose this is one block, right? In this block, okay, now the thing is, suppose take class something demo string works. Okay, in the class public static void main, open the method, close the method. Now see here, in this line I want to print let me say 5 times. Okay, what I have to do? I have to again copy this one, again I have to paste, again I have to paste for 5 times. I have to do like this, then I can print search name on the console 5 times, right? This is normal plain Java, but here in the looping statements are used to execute the block of the code repeatedly as long as certain condition is true, right? To overcome this one lines, if you write like this, suppose I want to here my requirement is 5. In future I requirement to print that one, right? Again, after a period of time, I want to print that one 560 times. Then I have to write these lines 560 times, right? Then it is executing, taking very long time, and that also it is not recommended. For that purpose, what we have to do? So we have to loop this one. Looping nothing but, right? Loop nothing but looping, simply I can say it is a one cycle. Starting here, starting at this is the starting point. Just a second. Let me take another color. Looping nothing but this is starting point, right? Starting point, I started here, again it became come to the again starting point where it ends. It is called looping, right? This is called looping, nothing but you can say cycle also. Okay, cycle. Where is the starting point, again it will end, it is called looping. Okay, but in the Java we have to use looping as some statements. What is this? What is those statements like? Repeated action without writing a same code multiple times. Okay, this is also second point in the looping. These are all used. Why? These nothing but looping statements. Okay, looping statements are, what is the purpose of the looping statements? We want, you don't want repeat action. What is that repeat action here? Use loopings, right? So what are those loopings? See here, loop, these are all the different types of loops. One is while loop. After that, second thing is do while, for loop and for each loop. Okay, for each loop I will explain at the time of arrays and collections. So we will see, we will concentrate on while loop, do while loop, for loop. Okay, So what is this definition? Repeated as long as condition is true. Okay, we know the conditions. What is their condition? We have to write conditions by using the operators, right? After that, see here syntax. While loop in the condition. After that, we have to write one block. In the block, we have to write some piece of code. Okay, here we have to write the code. In the while loop, while is the one keyword. We have 50 plus keywords. Among 50 plus keywords, sorry, excuse. So one keyword is while loop, and remaining do while and for each. Okay, see here. In the while, this is while is one keyword. In that we have to write one condition based on the operators. Okay, here we have to write the code. Then whenever this condition is false, then this block will execute stops. That is nothing but loop, right? We'll see what is the while loop on the code first of all. Here. Let me take, okay, in my package, let me create one. Let me create one class. Okay. Go to the file, open file, no. File, to the file, recent files, here are all the numbers, okay. These little things. Cancel this one. Just a second. Okay. In the package, let me create one class. Loop demo. Let me take memory short framework and finish it. Okay. Now we will see how the while loop will execute. I'm writing while loop. Okay, what is the while loop? Repeats as long as condition is true. Used the number of iterators we don't know. Okay. While is one keyword. In that we have to write condition. Okay, after that, see here, we have to use the while loop when the number of iterators is not known in advance. Before we don't know how many times I have to repeat this one statement. For that purpose we have to use the while loop. Okay, what is that one? Let me write one. It is used to the number of iterators iterations is not known. How many times it is iterating? I don't know in advance. Otherwise, preview only. Okay, so in the while loop we don't know how many times, how many iterators and how many iterates it will iterate the one condition. Here my statement is system.out.println Okay, in the keyword I have to write one condition. I will write one condition, simple condition. Then whenever the condition, listen carefully, whenever the condition becomes true, then the block will execute. Nothing but what in the this one mentioned. Execute the block of code repeatedly. Okay, execute the code repeatedly. Repeats up to condition is true. Whenever the condition is false, this block of code won't execute. Simple, right? So while is one keyword, in that we have to put our condition. Whenever the condition is true, then this block will execute, right? Whenever this condition is false, where this block will stops. Okay, let me write one simple code. For that purpose, I took one class name in the package name, July batch demo. That is my package name. In that package, we have one class, loop demo. In that, I took one public static void main. After that, while loop. Iterator with not enum, iterator with condition. Data, integer data. Okay, let me take number as 5. Semicolon, nothing but close the line. I am assigning this 5 into one variable. Listen this carefully. Variable. That is data type is integer. Okay. This is my data 5. I am assigning to I mean y. I mean see here I. In I variable, what it will store? One value. That's why I wrote here 1. That 1 less than or equal to 5. Okay. Okay. Let me remove first count plus I value. What is I value here? It will print 1. Control C. Here Control V. Okay. Save this one. Just to save this one. See here. I wrote simple while loop. While is one keyword. In that I wrote one condition. It will check the condition controller, and if condition is true, then this block will execute. Right? It will print on the console. What is that? Count. Here whatever the variable is stored in the I, it will print. Again it will stop here, and again it will go to the 8th line while loop. Again it will check the condition is true, again it will print. Like that only it will continuously repeat up to condition false. Then when I became 5 less than 5. Why 5 less than 5? No, both are the equal. Then condition is false. Then it will stop this block. Okay, let me repeat, let me write, let me run this code. Open, right click on the open space, run as Java application. See here I am repeating. Okay, see here it is continuously continuously printing. Why? Because of condition is true. Up to condition is true, it will continue infinitely. Okay, for this let me write one unary operation. Listen this one, I and plus plus. Okay, just save this one. Now what will happen? Now see, just to save this one. Now run as now run this code. Up to condition is false, I mean it will continuously iterate like this. Now it should be condition should be false. How can I write? Let me write. Let me open. It will again continues. Okay. Auto recording. Okay, let me write your code here. Okay, copy this one, let me copy this one, let me paste this one, let me put color, let me write this one, your result also, copy this one, again the paint, let me write your result. Okay, this is your result, right? See here, we know controller will go to the main method. It will start from the main method, it will check the initialization, it will go to the while loop. See here, now let me write green one. Now while loop, it will check, it is one keyword, we know this is the one condition. What is here condition? I. What is I here? 1. I less than 5. Condition is true. Why? Because of 5 is high value, 1 is low value. Condition is, it will return boolean value, that is nothing but true. Okay, condition sorry, condition is true, then it will see the system.out.println and it will print count 1. Why? Because of here what I contains 1, this one, it will print. After that it will increase one more value. Here we have to use the unary value. Okay, in unary value it will become 2. The 2 will come here, it will initialize 2. Now I became 2. It will check the condition 2 less than 5. Condition is true, right? Here we have to use the, here is the keyword. The value will increase one, one number. Then I became 2. I mean I is equal to 1 previously, it became 2. Again it will go to the while loop. Then I became 2. Then it will check the condition. It will print the console count I. What is the I value now? Updated one 2. That's why it's printed count is 2. Again it will increase. It will go to the this I plus plus. Now 2 became 3. After that it will go to the while loop. It will check the condition. Now what is the updated value? I became 3. Then it will check the condition 3 less than 5. Condition again true. Condition again true. It will go to the system.out.println and it will print on the console count is 3. This it will take the updated value. Again 3 will become 4. Again loop will the block will execute because of condition is true. Again it will check the condition, it will go to, it will print the 4. Now condition, now it became 4. 4 is printed. Now it became 5. At 5 it will go to the while loop. Okay, let me write in red. Whenever I value became 5, this value, whenever I value became 5, okay, how? By in unary operator increment 1 plus plus I plus plus. Now I value became 5, then it will go to the this one while loop. It will check the condition. What is the check condition here? 5 less than 5. It's not true. Both are equal values. 5 not less than 5. Whenever you put 5, might be then 5 will print, but I didn't wrote equal. So 5 less than 5. Condition became false. Here is the key point. 5 less than 5. It became false. Then the loop will start. That's it. The loop will start and it will go to the next line. That's why it's printed 4. If you write I less than or equal to 5, then it will print again count is 5. This is the execution flow of simple while loop. Understood? This is the execution of simple while loop. Just run this one. See here, it's printed 4. Now, if you take equal also, then condition becomes. Now we'll go forward to do while loop. Do while loop is, what does it do? What it does means execute once, then repeat while the condition is true. Okay? What does that mean? See here, syntax while loop. Here we are to write the condition. Okay, now let me write here. Sorry, this is understood, right? While loop. Now I am going to second thing is do while loop. So let me write do is one keyword in that. So okay, in the do loop, I mean do block, we have to give one statement, any statement. At least it is the print, it will print the at least once. Okay. After that while, in the while loop, we know while loop. Whenever the condition is false, it will stop the block. Whenever the condition is true, up to now it will print the continuously that block of code. Now, what is this one? So in this loop, check the condition before executing. So while loop, checks the condition. Before executing. Okay? Before executing, the while loop will check. Do while loop execute the block at least once. Okay? At least what? At least once? This one. Whatever you wrote in the do loop, it will print at least once. If it is false, then it will print this one. If it is true, it will print both. Like, let me write. In do while, the loop execute at least once, right? At least once it will print. Let me write code, how it will work. Let me remove this. Okay, let me put, I mean it does executes once, then repeat the while condition. It will check the when the condition is true. So I wrote one do loop. After that I wrote the while condition without block. I closed with a semicolon, right? That only I wrote here. Suppose I took here I took one variable. Here I took one do while loop. I mean do block. In that I wrote at least one statement. After that, here I have to give a increment. close this line. Okay, save. Now it will go to the do loop and it will print once, at least once. Okay, after that only it will go to the while. First it will check this one. The loop will check the condition before the execution. Okay, before execution it will check the condition. Okay, let me run this code. How it will work. See here, it is continuously it is continuously going. See, let me expand this one. See here, continuously, infinitely going. Now it is printed. See here, number. In number, I value up to the condition is true, it will continuously repeating like this one, while loop. Like previously while loop. So what we have to do? See here. So for this we have actually break statements, continue statements. Okay. Now we have to do the condition here. I instead of, see here, previously I wrote here one value, 1 less than 5. It will continuously repeat. Why? Because of condition is true, condition is true, condition is true. It will keep on going 78,000, 80,000, right? Up to condition is true. Now it will stop because of why? Condition false. Which condition? Here, while. Okay? While condition will false. Then it will go to the do block, it will print. Again it will increase. Again it will print. Like that only. It will print at least once. This one. Okay? We know while loop. Just simply we added do block. That's it. To the while loop and for loop, this is the difference. At least it will print once. Whenever the condition is false, the loop will stops. Clear? That's it. Now we will go to the for loop. What is meant by for loop? For loop also, in the for loop, for is one keyword. Okay? For is one keyword. So it iterates directly over each element and this is for loop. We know, see here, ideal. What is a for loop means? Previously we don't know how many times it is repeating, right? It is repeating infinitely. We don't know how many times it will repeat. I mean, it will repeat. It will keep on going like lakhs, 10 lakhs, 1000, like that only it will go continuously. But in the for loop, we know how many times it should iterate. I want to iterate this loop only 5 times, 10 times. Then only we have to go for, for loop. That is the difference. All in the same line. What is that? This initialization also. Okay. Let me write, put in comments. Initialization I declared here. Now, again, I incremented value I took in the 10th line separately. Now, condition also in one loop. Condition also different lines. Now, I want to accumulate, put together in one line. For that purpose, for loop. In the for loop, iterator arrays. No. For loop in the iterator collections. No. For each. Okay. Simple for loop. Okay. Let me write. In the for loop, it will give iterator over array. Okay. Let me take array now. Let me remove this condition. So here, previously what I did, initialization did in separately. Okay. Now in the for loop only I initialized. This is the initialization. Listen this carefully. In the while loop, do while loop, I initialized the variables separately. After that incrementation separately, condition in block. Now I will put all three together I will write in the for loop: initialization and condition and incrementation. Okay. Now this is my initialization, this is my condition. What I have to write here? My condition: I less than or equal to, let me take 5. Let me take this one as 1. What is the for loop syntax here? Let me go to for loop. Okay, these are our strings, packages, for each loop, for loop. Okay, see here, for loop syntax, initialization. What I did initialization here? I data I assigned to I variable, that data type is integer. That is called initialization of data. After condition, what is here condition? I less than or equal to 5. This is called condition. After that, incrementation. This is the incrementation. I plus plus. What I am here incrementing? Variable data. Data I am incrementing. Then only condition is true. This one. Then only it will execute the block. Now let me write simple code. Sum.println. Let me write search. Save this one. Okay. Save this one. Just run this code. See here, it's printed 5 times. Right? Why? How it is working? Simple for loop. How it is working? Okay, let me write. Let me take new file. Don't say. Okay. How it is simple for loop is working? The paint. Let me write this code. This is little different to the while loop and do while loop. Okay. How it is executing? Let me write on the paint. What is here? Code result. It is printed search. Okay. Let me write I value also. What is I is printing continuously? Let me write I here. I plus. Okay. Now you can understood, I think so. Save this one. Now run this code. What is I? Okay, it's printed, but let me write here semicolon. Just save this one. Then now run this one. You can get clarity. I first time, second time, third time, fourth time, and fifth time. Let me take this code. Save this one. Let me go to the console. Print this one. Make it different color. Let me take in green. Okay, now see execution. How the for loop is execution. Now controller will go to the main method. After that you will check the this one for loop. It will go to the for loop. This is actually condition. Let me remove this one. It's not required. Okay. All right. Now controller will go to the main method and it will go to the block. This block. It will check the for loop. In the for loop, it will go to the. It will check the initialization. Initialization done. Semicolon line ended. After that, it will go to the condition. This condition. First time. I less than 5. I means what is here initialized 1. 1 will come to the I value. Then I became 1. Less than or equal to 5. I less than equal to 5. I mean 1. I means 1. 1 less than 5. Condition became Boolean value, that is nothing but true. Right? I less value, 5 is high value. then only it will go to the block, it will check the statement, it will print on the console first time search. Okay, it is printed on the search. Again it will go to the now see, it's printed. Now here is the block ended. Now it won't go to the for loop. Again it won't go to the for loop. No, it won't go to the for loop. Where it will go? It will go to the incrementation. Here it will go. It will go here. Then what it holds the value? 1. It will hold the 1, right? Now I plus, again plus, then 1 value became 2. Then 2 will go to the here I value. Now I value I is equal to 2, right? Now I value became 2. Then it will check the condition. What is here condition? 2 less than or equal to 5. Condition is 2. Why? 2 less value, 5 is high value. Condition is true. Then it will go to the loop and it will print the second time. It will print the second time search. Now what it does? Again it will go to the incrementation. It will update the value as 3. Okay, it will update the value as 3. It will check the condition. I updated value is 3. Now it will check the condition. Again value became true. Again the block will execute what I wrote statement search. It will go to the third time search. Now like that only it will repeat 4th time, 5th time also. Now 6th time, after it's printed 5th one as the search. Now it became whenever it value became 5, see here, observe, this is the key point. 5, it will go to the increment value. Now it became value is 6. Okay, 6. Then here I is equal to 6. Okay, I is equal to 6. Now it will check the condition. What is here check the condition? It will check the condition. 6 less than or equal to 5. Condition is false. Why? 6 is the high value, 5 is low value. Condition is false. Then this whole block, this for loop block will ends. Why? Condition is here. Condition is false. Up to condition is true, it will print this one on the console. Whenever the condition is false, what is that condition? 6 less than or equal to 5. It is actually false. 6 is high value, 5 is low value. That's why condition became false. Now this whole for loop will stops. After that it will go to the next line. It will execute. That is the simple for loop. Execution of simple for loop. Clear? And one more thing is there, that is for each loop. For each loop I couldn't explain right now. Why? We need elements for this. At the time of array, at the time of collections, I will explain for each loop. This is simple and straightforward loop. Okay? That's it. That's it about loops. Okay. Transfer, already this one break continues. We can use at the time of this one. Stop the looping. After that, simple one. Okay, this one is the jump statements. After that, see this one. Packages. Packages, we know what is mean of packages. See here, first line. Package, I created one package here. See here, left side, July demo is my project. Under the SIC, we have packages, com.kar, July batch demo. Okay. These are all packages. In that package, what contains? Classes. In the class methods and variables contains, right? So simple definition of the package is, a package is in a Java used to group related classes. Okay, in the Java only. In the Java package means we have to tell this definition, particularly Java. Suppose if you go to the another technology like AEM, that package means might be jar files. Okay, that might be different. In the Java package means, anyone will ask what is meant by package in Java means, we have to give this definition. A package in a Java is used to group related classes, interfaces and sub packages. It will help to avoid the conflict that makes the conflict nothing but confusion. Okay, it will help to avoid the confusion and makes it easier to maintain the code. For that purpose we have to use the packages. So already in the first class, I think, I hope I explained this one. So this is one. Let me write okay. This is one project. After the project, SRC. In that we have to write package. Okay. Let me write package. This is my package. This is one project. In the Java only, this is one project. After this is SRC, nothing but source. After that, this is my package. In the package, what contains? Classes and methods. Methods and variables. Simple. Package is nothing but accumulating classes and variables. That is the definition here. Simple. A package in Java used to group related classes, interfaces. Interfaces will come course of period. I will tell what is the interfaces, all these things. And sub packages, it will help to avoid the conflicts, nothing but confusion. This is the syntax, package and package name. See here, package. Package is one keyword. See here, in my monitor, I am seeing keywords in a orange color. Might be in the white background, might be they will see in the violet color. So these are all the keywords. Package is one keyword, public is one keyword, class is one keyword. Okay, static is one keyword, void is one keyword, integer is keyword, for is one keyword. Okay, and here break is one keyword, continue is one keyword. Okay, and while is one keyword, do while is one keyword, for and keyword, for loop is keyword. What is meant by keywords, right? Already explained. This is one reserved words. These are all reserved words in Java. Reserved Java for particular use. Okay, these are all the keywords. So what I am trying to make a point here, package also one keyword. In that we have to give the package name, any name. Okay, this is user defined package, user. This is user defined package. What is meant by predefined package? See here, in the system.out.println, if you go to the, see here, package. This is called predefined class, predefined package. This is already predefined package, java.lang, right? Java.lang is one predefined class. This package I didn't write. Already they created one class in the language.package, but I created one class. What is my class name here? Loop demo in package. In this package, see here, in this demo.package, all my classes accumulated. That is the definition of package. Package in a Java used to group related classes, right? See here, we have group of classes in the package. Okay? And sub packages, interfaces, all we can accumulate in the package. And this is the package syntax. Package is the one keyword. Let me put this one in for your understanding, orange. Okay, package is one keyword. In that, this is one package name is we can write any name. It might be user defined or predefined. This is user defined because of I wrote this one, julybatch.com. This is predefined. Already they created like this. Okay. Now import. What is mean by import keyword? Import is it is Java is a model, is a scanner. Okay. Import is also one. It is also one keyword. Okay. See here. Import also one keyword. We are importing some classes. I mean, this is one package. Java.io is one package and buffered input stream is class name. Okay. What does this mean? Like in coming classes, I will explain. Like suppose I want to take data from the end user. For that purpose, I have to take some scanner classes. In the scanner classes, by using scanner classes, I want to take the input from the end user. For that purpose, I want to import that one class, nothing but scanner class. I want to import one scanner class. It contains in one package. Okay. That is nothing but java.util package. Okay. Import java.util.scanner. Keyword java.util is package. Java.util is one package. Scanner is class name. Right? So what is the syntax of this one? Import package. Okay. This is the syntax of the import. Import, as it is, we have to write import. After that, java.util is my package name. Scanner is class name. We know class name start with capital letter. That's why I wrote here capital S. Okay. Scanner is my class name. So here is my example. Keyword, package name and class name. Let me write. Okay. This is the example actually. This is the example. Import java.util scanner. This is the explanation. Okay. Now let me take my class, our class. Here what is my package here? Okay, I didn't write any imported here. This is the syntax, example of the import. Import package name and class name. Okay, like this. See here, in this system predefined class, where is that? In this system predefined class, they imported this class buffered input stream class from the package java.io by using the import keyword. Then whatever the, see here, whatever the methods available, all we can see this one. See here, this is one class. If I go to the implementation, it will redirect to the buffered input stream class. Okay, it's already restricted, might be private, that's why I can't able to go. This is the class. So in the system class, they took this class from this package by using the import keyword. Okay, that is meaning of import. Okay, string. Okay, I will explain this one. What is meant by string? This is string, nothing but it is the one of the data type, primitive data type. No, I mean non-primitive data type. So up to now we know the data types, primitive data type, boolean. Okay, it will return the true and false. Based on the condition only we can check the condition. Numeric, character, I will explain any one code what is mean in this character. Integer, we are using the integers, we are using mostly this one only, integer. Based on this only we can write the conditions. And long. Okay, this is about data types, primitive data types. Non-primitive data types comes under string. Okay, transfer, jump statements, important string. Okay, string. Okay, I will explain what is meant by string tomorrow. Okay, string and I will explain these are all after that array. Tomorrow I will explain strings and arrays. Okay, so today we discussed about looping statements. Okay, and for each pending. For each pending, and I will explain at the time of arrays and collections. At the time of, then only we can access this one. Iterating the each one elements we can write in collections only and arrays. For that purpose we have to use this for each loop. Okay, this one is pending, I will explain at the time of collections. Okay, that's it about today class. Thank you. Stopping the recording.